Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I don't wanna, I don't wanna think. As you can see from the title, I'm posted up at the park, part of my life. And when I come to the park, that's when I really wanna come live and take a moment or two of y'all's time. Um, I think the last time I did a live, I was talking about creating all digital, what was it? Passive income, or like passive products. So, you know, we're gonna be accountability partners, and we're gonna keep each other, hold each other accountable based on, girl, based on if we went ahead and did what it is we said we were gonna do for the week. So far, I can honestly say I have finally pulled together all the resources that it's a little warm out here. Hold on, let me crack my window. A little warm. Y'all just gonna have to hear them kids in the background, honey, cause they ain't mine. But they are not my children. Okay. But so again, back to being holding myself accountable. I can honestly say I have put something else into a digital format. Yay! And I'll probably put like a little small short together about it. But I'm excited, and I'm glad that I'm on that path and on that track. But anything, I really, what I'm saying, I guess I could talk about a couple, two, three current events today. Not today, but current events. So, as we all know, Corey Bigsby went to court, which is Cody Bigsby's father, of the young man that that has not been found yet, since I want to say the end of January, and people have been Black Lives Matter 757. It was another nonprofit organization that looked for them as well in the 757, and they've been continuously looking for this young man, trying to find out what happened to him. He's 4, and they just want to find him safe and sound. So it's been about. So we're in April, right? Yeah, let me turn the sound off. So we're in April. Today is April the 6th. It's a Wednesday, hump day. And yesterday was the 5th, and they actually did a bond hearing for him. And they denied bond for him. And they actually used kind of the same thing they used the first time, saying that he would be a flight risk. But honestly, it was a statement that he wasn't. He was not truthful, and he wasn't forthcoming about I guess a previous charge or something that he could have possibly had. So that did not work out in his favor. So as of April the 5th, he continues to be held in jail. I think he's in the regional jail. I don't think he's in the Hampton City local jail. I think that would be too much for the actual cases. So, and if any other people have been following this case, you know that he has 3 other children. They've been holding him on child neglect? Yeah, because he admitted to, going and leaving his children home unattended, and because of the ages of the children, yeah, he shouldn't have left them alone. But hey, is my take on this story. And we're going to get real candid. Because I'm really trying to figure out, where is the mother in this case? And she's never, I believe they brought her in, and she was a person of interest in the beginning, allegedly. And that was probably like the second day of the investigation. She came in town, did an interview, and went back out of town. And they say she lives in Washington, D.C. So I'm just like, what kind of mother would just go back out of town like nothing happened? She hasn't spoken about it. She hasn't even fought for her kids. But anyway, I pray that they find Cody Bixby soon. I just feel like it's a really sad story. Looking at it from more than one perspective, they did violate the father's constitutional rights a couple times, and it's on video. A local independent news reporter by the name of Rhoda Young Live, she broke that case. She brought it to the forefront, and she, really showed some of the corruption that goes on in that city when it comes to the procedures and things of that nature. Because this man actually called to get help, only to end up in jail. And I'm not defending him, and I'm not saying he did anything. I don't know what happened. Okay, so moving right along, it was an announcement today that student loans will continue to be in default until August. So yeah, guys, you got, you got a little summer, little extra few months. Let me see. They were supposed to go back into repayment status in May. So June, July. So 3 more months. Okay? 3 more months for people that have student loans, because I do. I'm not lying. So I think that's good. Do I think they should extend them longer? Absolutely. Do I think that there should be some type of relief? Absolutely, I believe so. Because if you have millions and billions of dollars to send to other people, send them to your own people. What else happened today? I just been seeing a lot of disturbing news lately. I don't know if it's just my local news station, and it could be a lot of other local news stations as well across the country, and I believe it is. It is. I've just been seeing an increasing, alarming amount of women being killed at the hands of their partners. I don't take this subject lightly at all, because many of us, it's always somebody that can say, at least a family member, a cousin of a cousin, a friend of a friend, has lived through some type of domestic violent situation. So with that being said, it's more so of a situation of like, what's really going on? It was a guy that actually admitted to doing it. He killed her. He went back and killed others, like a cousin, a foster parent that had adopted him, and everything. And then he went on the news station and admitted to it. And then he stated that he snapped, but then turned around and said he had no remorse. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Normally when a person snaps and they come back to their, natural state, or, back to sanity, back to reality, they have some type of remorse. They feel empathetic, they feel sympathetic. This man had not one emotion in the bone of his body. And then he continued to say basically that he stated, check on your people. I'm like, what do you mean he just check? He even said basically the woman pleaded for her life. Then she pleaded that he did not take her dog. He killed her. Then he came back 2 days later and set the place on fire. And that was when he made the statement, you need to check on your people. Said nobody checked on her for 2 days. Please be careful when you dating these people. Please, just be careful. And especially if you have children. Don't be that desperate to be with nobody just to say you got a man. My heart goes out to her family because it's just absolutely sad and disgusting. And then he went and he killed a senior citizen and said the man wouldn't help him. But then he said he found $20,000. No, you knew that man had $20,000 in his house. And that was the reason you knew that was the only way you was going to be able to get that money out there. I'm just tired. You know, and then some days I just walk out and see some of the most craziest things. And I just don't understand. We just really got to work on our mental health. We do collectively as people. We need to find out. We got to find that thing that works for us. Because everybody got their own little things that tick and, boom about them. And stuff like that. This pollen is killing my throat. But also, we have the power to get back right after we tick and boom. Okay? Some of us are able to do it. But some of us, we need to go ahead and get our medication. If it's a shot, it's, whatever is necessary. Whatever is necessary. We just gotta do better. But other than that, today is so beautiful out here. On the East Coast. It's probably like, in the high 70s today. I got me a Slurpee and all that. The kids out enjoying themselves. Running around in the park being kids. What more can you say? Because I always want to end on a high note. I just like that there are a lot of community leaders and organizers that are really stepping up and coming together and trying to find resolutions and create productive programs for the youth. And I really, really applaud them in their mission. And I applaud the donors, because it takes a lot to fund those type of programs. It takes a lot of fundraising. It takes a lot of... I didn't even get into grant writing. I'm going to talk about that too. But I didn't really talk about that today. I don't feel like it. But I do want to, I want to end on a good note. I'm excited. I'm holding myself accountable about the passive thing. No matter what comes, about in the middle of your day, don't forget to stay focused on that idea, that thing that you're passionate about. Yeah, because you can always make those things happen. All right. My time has come to go on with the rest of my day. And I thank you guys for listening. And this concludes our chit chat for today.